What's up, YouTube? This motor right here came out of a vacuum. I'm not sure what kind of vacuum it was because I was scrapping. I did quite a few vacuums, but definitely came out of a vacuum, and also has 12-13 volts coming out to that light, which I disconnected. But it's going to be used for this pump once I get this everything set up, and I think it's going to create like 1,000 volts. I don't know, 120 to 1,000 volts. I don't know. I just don't know the output yet because I don't have nothing hooked up, and my multimeter is busted again from the Gerard morin system. Finally, I learned my lesson. That's my third one. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and plug this motor in for you guys, and it does sound like a jet engine taking off, so cover your ears, or lower your volume now. I'm going to plug it in 6 seconds. Starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's one powerful little motor for a vacuum cleaner, okay? That is going to drive this thing like crazy. It's just going to be, the output might have no output because it's spinning too fast. Or it might give me like 1,000 volts, 1,200 volts, I don't know. This is a mean machine when I use 120 volts on this. It'll spin that thing up like, it'll spin this thing up here like crazy, you know what I mean? It's just gonna, so I'm thinking it's gonna put out crazy amount of voltage. So I just want to share that with you. Once I get this hooked up, I am going to try to mount. This is mounted already. I have to try to mount this. Now this motor did run at 12 volts. Alright, it did light the bulb, but it couldn't light all these bulbs because it wasn't spinning fast enough on 12 volts. So I want to try it on 120 volts, just so I see what it's putting out. And I'm not going to use these LEDs. I'm going to be using these because I know it's going to put out a lot of power. So I'm going to scrape up all my incandescent bulbs, get them plugged in. When I turn that on, that's going to drive the motor down a little bit, I hope. That'll act like a speed control, I hope. Until I get 120 speed control, I don't know. Now this motor is self-coolant because it has a fan in the back. You can kind of see that back there. Alright? So it shouldn't heat up like my old motor used to do, like this guy here. This guy used to heat up like crazy. This was off a little remote control car that I scrapped. Because it was so damaged, there's no way I could, use it. I kept the motor. And this motor will heat up super fast. I mean, it gets red hot. But this one stays cool, So that's what I want to try, and thanks for watching.